Greetings and welcome to the NewsRamp Finance Podcast. I'm your host, Max Newsman, delighted to have you with us as we explore today's top stories. At newsramp.com, we curate business news from the best newswires, bringing you the most relevant updates. Before we dive in, just a quick heads up. While AI assists in producing this podcast and generating the voices, the news stories are all real. You can read the full articles on newsramp.com. Today is Monday evening, December 15th, 2025, and we have a great mix of finance headlines lined up for you. So whether you're on the go, working out, or just relaxing, stay with us as we get started. Here's our first headline. Profit momentum builds for Beeline Holdings, BLNE, as next-gen platform accelerates. Beeline Holdings, a digital mortgage platform, has achieved cash flow positivity, setting the stage for overall positive cash flow in Q1 2026. The fintech lender has streamlined costs and increased demand for its AI-powered origination technology. With a focus on mortgage and home equity products, Beeline aims to compress loan origination timelines with tools like AI chatbot Bob and the production engine Hive. By combining blockchain technology and automation, Beeline simplifies the path to homeownership and liquidity. For more information, visit Beeline's website.
Investor news breaks. C3is Inc. NASDAQ C closes approximately $9 million public offering. C3is Inc. has closed a public offering, generating approximately $9 million in gross proceeds. The offering included 7,500 units priced at $120 per unit, with proceeds intended for capital expenditures and general corporate purposes. Aegis Capital Corp. Placed the transaction. C3is Inc. is a ship-owning company providing dry bulk and crude oil seaborne transportation services. The company owns 4 vessels with shares of common stock listed on the NASDAQ Capital Market under the symbol CISS. For more information, visit the company's website.
Mining news breaks. Locksley Resources Limited, LKY, Otis 5L, LKYRF, completes oversubscribed a $17 million capital raising. Locksley Resources is Limited, ELX5LF, has successfully completed an oversubscribed $17 million capital raising, with firm commitments secured through a placement of new shares at $24 per share. The funding, which saw participation from Australian, U.S., and international investors, will support the company's strategy to develop a fully integrated U.S.-based mine-to-market critical minerals supply chain. The placement was managed by Alpine Capital TI Limited and Titan Partners Group, with cornerstone participation from established U.S. institutional investors. Locksley Resources is actively advancing its Mojave project in California, targeting rare earth elements and antimony as part of its U.S. critical minerals and energy resilience strategy. For more information, visit locksleyresources.com.au.
Copper hits $11,771 price record as favorable market conditions prevail. This week, the price of a ton of copper briefly reached the unprecedented $11,771 price for each ton of the metal, as several factors combined to boost the metal's price. In the U.S., the Fed lowered its benchmark lending rate by 25 basis points, weakening the dollar and making dollar-priced commodities more affordable for holders of other currencies. As inventories on the LME shrink further, the market is bound to become even more sensitive to any development that affects supply. 2026 is therefore likely to experience sharp swings in copper prices if any news impacting supply filters through. Companies like Aston Bay Holdings Ltd. that focus on copper exploration will have a finger on the pulse of the market.
Thank you for joining us today. That's it for this episode of the NewsRamp Finance Podcast. As a reminder, NewsRamp curates news from leading newswires like Newsworthy.ai, 24/7pressrelease.com, newsdirect.com, and blockchainwire.io. We encourage you to visit newsramp.com to read all of today's news.